Imagine applying for a job, uh, having all the skills that are needed. If you look at the job that you're applying, maybe for instance, you applied for a job and then you see the qualification, you went through the website and all the details they wanted, and then you pass, like you have all the qualifications, you have all the skills, you have all the things that they have mentioned there. But imagine just one thing that is lacking on your list, or maybe on the things that you have, is a language skill, that particular one language that they are looking for. Yes, you have all the papers, you have all the skills, you have all the energy and the experience needed for that particular job, and the pay for that job is so awesome. Like, this is your dream job, it is your dream country, like if you are traveling maybe. And then the only thing that is required for you to have at least is that particular language, and you can't even go ahead. You are just stumbled there. You're stuck there thinking, I wish I knew this particular language, and I wish I could have the skills to know it, even if it is means like basic things in that particular language, so that I can try my luck. Okay, so that is my scenario right now. Okay, I remember one day when I was applying for a job 2 months ago, I got a very good offer, and the pay was very nice. They were paying me good amount, and they wanted me to work remotely. And they did an interview with me. We did an interview, a phone call. Of course, they went from the first shift to the next shift. They asked me questions. They saw me. They liked me, and they told me, even the manager assured me, you know what? I think you are just qualified. We're gonna hire you. During the next week, what I got was, I don't know what happened, but I think it had something to do with the language. And then I got a message from the same company telling me, oh, we are sorry, we couldn't go ahead with your application because one of the requirements, we changed our staff and we wanted people who can speak German. And she was so kind to me, and then she told me, don't worry, if we have another opportunity, we're gonna look like we're gonna send you an email, or if you would want to actually leave us, or if you have any comments, you can tell us. And then I say, thank you, I'll see what to do. Like, I just say thank you. I appreciated her actually. So today I want you to gather me and you. I want to show you how I'm learning Turkish, because guys, language learning in every scenario, wherever you are going, especially if you're thinking to live abroad, to work abroad in foreign countries, whereby they are speaking the language that you're not used to, my dear, you better start learning that language. It doesn't matter, especially these big languages, not big languages, these major languages like German, like French, like Spanish, like Italian, uh, even Turkish. For you to get a job here in good sector, you have to learn Turkish. Now, today I just want to show you how I'm learning my language. Of course, I'm learning Turkish. I'm also learning German, and also like I have average, I can speak average Arabic. I was thinking about to actually cooperate the to add also another language like French, because for me learning is something that is continuous. I never stop learning, and I have that eager to learn, even to learn. So today I want to take you through how I'm normally learning Turkish. I'm always fluent in Turkish. Like, I'm not always, I'm almost, that is the word I want to use. So I'm gonna dive into my laptop here. I'll show you. This is a game changer, because imagine having a teacher who can teach you 24/7, 7 days per week, all the time, wherever you want, even if it is morning, even if it is nighttime, whichever time you choose, that teacher will just teach you for free. Isn't that amazing? So let's dive in. Guys, like I was telling you, I normally use ChatGPT to actually practice my Turkish, and I just wanted to show you so that you can also do this wherever you are using maybe the basic prompts that I have actually given ChatGPT. You can use it in whichever language that you want to learn. Okay, so for me, the prompt that I used, I actually went to ChatGPT and told ChatGPT, as a beginner in learning new language, that is Turkish, please list for me or recommend all the necessary resources that will help me to improve my proficiency in the language. The reason why I gave this prompt, it's actually I wanted to know what are the some of the things that I can use to also learn Turkish more apart from what I know. So ChatGPT suggested for me a lot of things that I was so impressed. One of it being Duolingo or Duolingo, which is one of my favorite app. I normally have it on my mobile phone, and I normally use it to actually do what? Practice my Turkish, and it has actually helped me so much. I'm also learning German, and also I'm learning some French. I already know some Arabic, and I'm not going to dwell too much on it, but for now, I'm also averagely I can speak and write, not write, I can fluently, not fluently, averagely write Turkish, not write, communicate in Turkish, okay? But I want to be so fluent, and also hopefully I'm gonna manage, and ChatGPT gonna help me together with other resources, okay? So this is the resources that ChatGPT actually tried to give me. For instance, number one, it gave me Duolingo, it told me Duolingo is a popular language learning platform that also offers Turkish courses for beginners. It is an interactive and covers vocabulary, grammar, listening, and speaking exercise. It also told me about Rosetta Stone, which is actually which provides immersive language learning experiences, including Turkish. It emphasizes learning through context and also visuals rather than translation. Okay, so it also told me about the bubble. It told me about the memorize. It told me about Turkish class 101, and it also told me about Turkish tea time. It told me about tandem. It had Turkish TV shows and movies, Turkish language textbooks, Turkish or made language exchange meetups, online forums and communities, and Turkish language YouTube channels, and also flashcard apps, language exchange websites, Turkish newspaper and websites. Now, among these that ChatGPT has suggested, what I normally use most of the time, like I said, it is Duolingo, and something else is actually about Turkish TV shows and movies, and of course Turkish YouTube channels. So you can see it has suggested for me a lot of resources here, which I'm going to be utilizing and diving into, so that I can be a pro when it comes to learning this language and other languages. Now, I went ahead and gave it another prompt here, whereby I told it, as a beginner, will you be my teacher and teach me some Turkish? Okay, I wanted ChatGPT to be my teacher, and of course it accepted, and it told me, let's start this some common Turkish greetings and phrases. For instance, it told me marhaba, and also it gives you how you're gonna pronounce it, marhaba, which means hello. It told me nasılsınız means how are you, teşekkür ederim, it means thank you, lütfen, it means please, evet, it means yes, hayır, it means no, benim adım, it means my name is, hoş geldiniz, it means welcome, and görüşürüz, it means goodbye, and then güle güle means goodbye. Okay, this is informal, and this is actually like goodbye is informal. Now, it also told me, let's now learn some basic vocabulary. Now, let's see what vocabulary it gave me. It gave me ekmek, which means bread, and also su, which means water. Kitap means book. Masa means table. Sandalye means chair. Kapi means door. Pencere means the window. Television means television. Telephone means telephone. And ev means house. Wow. Now, it also went ahead and told me, now let's try some basic sentences, which are actually Benim Adim. For instance, my name is Phoebe. I'm going to insert Phoebe here. Benim Adim Phoebe, which means my name is Phoebe. Teşekkür ederim means thank you. Nasılsın means how are you. Ben iyiyim. Teşekkür ederim. I'm fine. Thank you. Lütfen bir bardak su alabilir miyim? I'm trying to learn to say the sentence as well. This is lütfen bir bardak su alabilir miyim? Could I please have a glass of water? Oh, that's why it means. And then Yvette Tabby. Yes, of course. Wow. Hayır, maalesef değil. No, unfortunately not. Hoş geldiniz. It means welcome. Güle güle. It means goodbye in response to someone leaving. And then evin nerede? Where is the house? Evin nerede? Now I understand. Wow, that's so great. Now, it told me, and then I went ahead, I gave it another prompt. Will you prepare the lessons well so that we can dive in from the first lesson till I'm fluent? I wanted it to make for me all the lessons, and this is where I told it, and then it accepted actually to help me out, and then it gave me all the lessons here that we're gonna be covering. So for instance, because it has given us the lessons, let's see just a bit about the introduction. The first lesson is introduction to Turkish, which what we're gonna be learning in our first lesson is actually greetings and basic phrases and pronunciation and basic Turkish sounds, introduction to the Turkish alphabets, Latin based, and then simple vocabulary. Now I'm gonna tell it to actually let's start with the first lesson. Okay. Okay, so I'm telling it to start with the first lesson, and as you can see, it is actually typing the very first lesson that we're gonna be diving in. Let's just wait and see how it's gonna arrange the first lesson. Hopefully it's gonna be amazing, and we're gonna be learning for like together, me and you, if you're interested in Turkish. And as I said, you can do this with whichever language you are thinking to do it. Okay, so great. Let's begin with our first lesson, focusing on the basics of Turkish. So the first lesson, introduction to Turkish, greetings and basic phrases. These are the phrases that we already have seen earlier that it gave us, but I think it has just repeated what we know or what it had already given us. And marhaba, like we said, it gives you the how to pronounce it. It means hello, and nasılsın means how are you, and iyiyim teşekkür ederim. İyiyim teşekkür ederim. I'm fine, thank you. Senin adın ne? Senin adın ne? What is your name? Informal. This is informal. And then benim adim Phoebe, if I want to insert my name there. Now it goes ahead and gives us Turkish alphabets. And then let's see what ChatGPT says. Turkish uses a Latin-based alphabet with 29 letters. Wow. So the normal alphabets are normally 26. Turkish has 29. Learn to pronounce each letter and its sounds. For example, it has given us here all the basics that we need in terms of alphabet. So the first one, it say as in father. father. Father. Okay. BB means bear, as in book, book. C or J. Okay. And then we have also this one, C with something like a tail on the bottom. It says as in cheese, che. I think this is che. Okay. Now DD means de, like it gives us how to pronounce it, de, as in a day. It also just gives you all the things that you need, like it tells you everything, as you can see. EE, as in egg. F or F, as in fan. GG, ge, as in go, go, go. And then this G with something like on the top, it is silent, lengthens the preceding vowel. Okay. I don't understand, but I think it is what it is. And then he, as in heart. Okay. E, as in sit. Wow. So these alphabets, I need to practice them with maybe someone listening to it. So it has given up to Z, and then the basic. Let's just see the basic. Ekmek, which is mad, like basic vocabularies. It has given me ekmek. It has given me su, which means water. It has given me kitab, which means book. It has also given us masa, which is table, sandalie, which is chair, kapi, which is door, penjere, which is window. It has repeated the ones that we saw, all of them here. And then it tells me practice pronouncing the Turkish alphabets, use greetings and basic phrases in conversation, try to memorize the basic vocabulary and use it in simple sentences. Now it also gives me homework. Practice writing and pronouncing the Turkish alphabets, review the greetings, basics, phrases and vocabulary, and try to introduce yourself in Turkish using the phrases learned. So I'm going to try to actually practice to pronounce the alphabets and also to review the greetings and basic vocabularies as ChatGPT as my teacher has told me. And then my teacher has also given me the additional resources, which is use language learning skills like Duolingo or Babbel for interactive exercise. By the way, Duolingo is one of the best because it's gonna give you're gonna listen and also give you the practice to actually do what to exercise. And also it tells me to watch YouTube videos or listen to podcasts for pronunciation practices, and then tells me to join online forum and also language exchange platform to practice with the native speakers. So with the native speakers, I think I have people here, my family here, they're gonna help me to pronounce all these words. And then that is the end of our first lesson. If I have to review, I'll give ChatGPT 8 out of 10 for preparing this lesson. Actually, all the amazing stuff that it has given me here. Can you imagine this before the AI was introduced? These things people are paying money to learn just the basics. Okay, and as you can see, we have gotten everything just in a few minutes and learned at least one or two things. So guys, I'm gonna stop here because I don't want to make the video too much long. If you want to see the part 2, maybe the second lesson, how I'm practicing, you can actually dive in and actually go ahead and stay tuned to my next videos. And also, as I have to also encourage you, depending on the language that you are using, if you want to see more resources in terms of learning languages, I have some very resourceful links maybe on my description. You can check and actually start learning. Otherwise, until next time again, I'll see you guys. I have to say goodbye.